Welcome back to another episode of Initial Speed. So, every time I've needed help, my dad's the first one to, my dad or my brothers are the first ones to come out and give me a hand. Come along and see how we do it old school, without a press, without any specialty tools, just, you know, the things that you have around to get the job done because you need it done and you don't have the tools. All right, come along. Let's see how we make out. Police almost caused an accident. I don't know if you see that screech there. The cops were coming from this way. They just flicked on their lights. The Toyota Corolla jumped on his brakes heavily. Oh, wide load, that's why. This truck hit the brakes, and that's what you get. Insane. All right, so we've got to pull this. So he's already ahead of me. We just had to pull the bolts that hold the bracket, 19s. And of course, you know, they've been pulled in a while, so they're nice and tight. But, you know, with everything, a little bit of leverage goes a long way. All right, so pulled the hub from the spindle, I guess you'd call that, no?
What?
This.
No.
No, we pulled this from that. So this is the knuckle, and that's the
strut.
This strut housing. Okay, so we pulled those out of here, marked them, so we'll have less trouble with alignment later. And now we are going to try to knock out the race. I don't know if you can hear that. It's kind of grinding noise. Anyhow, we'll knock this out and then we'll get back to you. All right, so we found somewhere under some trees, a little bit of shade. So we took out the, what's that? What do you call that? Spindle, right? Spindle. Pulled out the retaining lock washer, I guess you'd say. And now we're just gonna pull the actual bearing out. So these are the things that you do. You have to do when you don't have the right presses and the right tools. All right, let me give him a hand before we break something. So we tried for a little while and we're having a little bit of trouble, so we ended up taking it down to a shop and getting it pressed out and the new one pressed in because, well, why not? We had the tools right there, right? So now we're just putting everything back up together. I'll spin the camera around and give you guys a little view. Okay, so there we go. So Dad was saying the easiest way is to drop the ball joint into the
whole spindle into the ball joint, and then swing it up, and then
line everything up.
Have to put a little weight on here to jack it up a little bit.
Okay.
And then just line it up and push your bolts in.
All right. Well, we will get back to you guys. We're gonna put this back together. Put back in the ABS speed wheel sensor. That's the speed sensor, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much room back there.
I need an extension.
All right, I'll grab you an extension.
Giving her? Yeah. Good? Yeah.
Oh man, family comes through. More family to help out.
Okay.
Some people got friends, we got family.
I don't have friends. I got family.
So I didn't cover this very well, but you get the idea. He was in a rush to get somewhere, so we just kind of blew through it. So the little bit that we got. Sorry, guys.
Part we can keep these streets clean.
Say it again.
We all do our part. We can keep the streets clean. Keep the
So
crack
just-
off the streets, people.
So just say no to crack.
Good when you have these things on, make life so much
Way
easier.
easier. And we have a torque wrench.
So what year is this vehicle?
07.
So that looks like 80,
07 Edge.
look like 80 foot-pounds of torque.
That's good enough. So they like my line mark, eh?
I have one, but it's shorter. It's maybe about half that. But I don't have a string on mine.
I could get you, you know those gym mats, like that thick?
Yeah.
Yeah? You'd be
Those are
interested?
Nice. Those are nice.
All right, let her down, but let her down slowly.
Yeah, the first time Uncle
Yes,
Peter.
sir.
Remember Uncle Peter told me when I was a kid to let it down.
Oh yeah, you just let it. I did the same thing with Dad. I must have been like 8. He asked me to lower the car, and I'm like, blam.
And he was under there too, but the tires
Oh.
were on, the wheels were on. Uncle Peter was cussing
tighten
me
this
like,
thing?
yeah, but the wheels are on. And he's like, no, that's not.
Who the hell tightened this?
I did.
Who pull it, man?
A little too tight there.
Now you're gonna squeeze it, and it's gonna drop now. Oh, there you go.
The guy don't know his own strength, man.
That's why we call him Ogre.
There, I tightened it very loosely there for you.
Tightened it so a normal person can pull it.
Yeah.
So there you have it. We did wheel bearing on a 07, you said? 07 Ford Edge. It's not really that hard, just time consuming, and you know, a press is definitely needed. You can do it without, but you know, requires more effort on your part. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and maybe if we're lucky, I'll catch some things on the way home. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Initial Speed out. Found a B5. Found another Audi like mine.